Good afternoon, everyone. This is the Doctor. It's another beautiful weekend out here in the Pacific Northwest. I hope wherever you're at, whatever you're doing, you are able to enjoy your day just a little bit. We got a little bit of the crazy hair, crazy beard going on right now, so you're going to have to excuse me for that. However, if you are new here, make sure you hit the subscribe button, and let's talk a little bit about the upcoming Esper, Diabolos. Now, if you guys haven't heard about Diabolos yet, he is the most powerful magic Esper in the game. Now, to paint some perspective on this, we are going to go ahead and go over Ramu and Shiva real quick here. Ramu, of course, having 91 base magic. You're going to see here that he also has magic plus 7%, and then he has magic attack plus 10 down here. So he only gets plus 7% magic and magic attack up. You can grab some other useful things like accuracy or aquatic killer or earth resistance, but honestly, that's kind of all he has. For Shiva, you can see 81 magic, so about 10 less magic than Ramu. And with Shiva, you get increased magic 7%. And then down here, you also get another 10% increases magical attack. You are going to get wind killer, fire resistance, accuracy, pierce resistance, or bird killer. Now, compared to Shiva and Rama, Diabolos is in another class completely. And when I first kind of looked up Diabolos and I was thinking, you know, okay, Magic Esper, should I really be that excited? I wasn't that amped. And it wasn't until I really started looking at his stats and the abilities that are on his skill tree that I really realized he's going to be very powerful. And we're talking substantially more powerful than any other magical Esper that we have or are getting in the future. Now, why is that? Well, he gets 86 magic, which is one thing. He also gets 854 HP. Just to compare here, we'll go back up to Shiva. Shiva gets 823 and 81. Then we'll go to Ramu, and Ramu gets 835 and 91. So his base stats are really good. He does get 10% weakness to light, which is something to consider. But once you see his skill tree, all questions are going to be stopped. Because you see here, first off, unlike Shiva and Ramu, Diabolos actually has increase in TP plus 7%, which is going to be pretty awesome. And then he gets this amazing plus 20% magical increase. So that's going to increase your base magic of your unit plus 20%. Now keep in mind, Ramu and Shiva only had plus 7% magic. So already Diabolos is increasing the base magic of your character plus 13% more than any other Esper currently in the game. Then take a look down here. He gets not evasion, but he actually gets critical hit rate plus 7, which is cool. Like it's nice to finally see the Espers start to deviate from the evasion and accuracy sort of trap that they've been in this whole time. And Diabolos is going to be one of the first Espers to kind of deviate this way. And there are going to be other Espers that deviate and do some weird things in the future, which we'll talk about when we get to them. Now, unlike Rama and Shiva, Diabolos also has more magic attack. So he is going to have, in total, 15% magical attack here. Now, compare that to Ramu and Shiva's 10%, and factor in that Diabolos is going to be giving plus 13% more magic than either of those Espers, makes Diabolos a killer magical unit. That critical hit rate plus 7%, you never know when a critical hit rate is going to be the difference between winning and losing a battle. Could help you out. Not only that, if you have any leftover SP, you can also scoop up some light killer. You can also scoop up demon killer, slash resistance, whatever you want. If you wanted maybe to only increase your magic attack and grab some light killer, you could do that. You know, there's so many different combinations with him that you could build. He's going to be the most powerful magic Esper in the game, and you should be really excited for him. He is slated, if we do follow the schedule from JP, to be coming out this coming Tuesday, and I think it's going to be a tough choice after Warrior of Light and Kilfei to want to pull for him. I know a lot of people who have probably gotten Kilfei are probably like, I really want to pull for Diabolos. I really want to make my Kilfei stronger. She can do this. You know, I can pull Diabolos too and max him. And I don't know if that's the right way to go, especially after such like 2 substantial banners. I don't know. You know, we're not going to have something really to pull on for a couple weeks. We have Oldoa who's coming out the week after this, so I could see, you know, a case being made to pull on Diabolos now instead of pulling on Oldoa next week. And you never know if we're going to get some more like VC specific summons or what have you. Now, there is one other aspect to this, which I think is absolutely critical in terms of the Diabolos Esper, and that is the Diabolos card. And I actually believe that this could be one of the most powerful cards in the entire game. And there might be people who think I'm exaggerating or that I'm crazy, but it basically increases the dark attack of your party by plus 35 and increases dark attack of the unit plus 10. Woo, sorry guys, you gotta get it out here. Now, people are probably like, well, yeah, but what units do I have really that are gonna use dark attack? I mean, in global, we have like Whisper, we have Stern, and you know, not all of Stern's attacks are dark attacks, so you gotta make sure that Stern's attack is a dark attack the first time you're using it. Shuriken, not a dark attack, if you guys didn't know. And then you got to figure, you know, what other units would you pair in a combination with it, and why would it be so powerful? And let me tell you why I think it could be very powerful in the future. We have here sorted out all of the dark units that we have currently available in JP right now. They should all look familiar to you, and there's a couple things here I want to point out. One, you could definitely make an all-dark unit team. And I'm looking at units like Ruinstern, Venera, Kane. Like, in the future, these are going to be substantial units. Venera is a substantial unit right now. Imagine when we have Ruinstern, imagine when we have Kane, and imagine giving their dark attacks plus 35% modification of damage, particularly Ruinstern. And then depending on the unit that has it equipped, imagine giving them an additional plus 10% dark damage on top of that. I think it's very powerful. And like, when you think about light element units, you don't think about light element units that are a counter to dark element units. Usually dark element units are a counter to light element units, right? So like, you think about Cecil, you think about Engelbert, you think about Warrior of Light, you have all of these light units, and none of them really specialize in killing dark units. So when you think about how powerful a team of something like Kane, Venera, Stern, you could throw Ryryu in there, you could do like a slash resistant Whisper or something, you could throw Ziza in there, Gefgarion. It's one of those things that if you are someone who specializes in dark units, if you have all dark units, this could be really powerful. If we ever get the White Flan raid back, it could be very powerful. It could help you a lot. Imagine an army of Veneras with the White Flan, fighting the White Flan, using that card. I mean, it would be sick, right? 35% damage modification, holy cow. Like, how could you not want that? So overall, when I'm looking at Diabolos, it's not something I'm seeing that I personally need to have right now for the card. You know, I could see the Esper being useful potentially on my team right now. I am currently running Rain and Miranda, and you know, all of these kind of heavy magic-based units. Medina, for example, Kilfei. So Diabolos is really coming at the right time and is really going to help solidify like Kilfei's position in the meta and other strong magical units like your Dira, who's going to be coming out in a couple weeks, to really kind of solidify and take their place in the meta. But I think in the future, what's going to be more important is actually the Diabolos card, and I think we're going to find it be more useful than we actually think. And you can kind of think about it in a way very similar to Tetrasilphid's card, where it granted that wind up power to Lucia and how powerful that was when we were using Tetrasilphid's card on like Lucia comps in a raid. And that really highlights kind of how powerful the Diabolos card could be if you're running a unit full of dark units, or if you're running a dark unit raid where you're trying to take out a white element unit. You know, there's all these types of situations where it could be useful. So I think in the long run, I'm probably not going to pull hard for Diabolos this coming week. However, I think his card is definitely something I'm going to want for the future, and I think it could definitely be worth the investment to max out that card if you are planning long-term to potentially use Ruin Stern or to potentially use Kane. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. I do appreciate everything that you guys do to support me. Make sure you leave a comment down in the YouTube section. Come join our Discord at dig.gs/discord. Remember, I do stream every day except for Mondays and Thursdays, so I will be streaming tonight at 5 p.m. Pacific time, and I can't wait to see you guys there. And if you are buying Visior, remember to use my affiliate links, dig.gs/coins, or if you're wanting to get that special discount code, you can go to dig.gs/offer and check that out as well. Thank you so much, guys, and have a great rest of your day.